The dragon, this mythical creature, has legends surrounding it in both Western and Eastern cultures. However, scientists have yet to find conclusive evidence to prove whether such a creature truly exists in the world. It is a legendary animal and frequently appears in movies. In English vocabulary, both the Chinese dragon and the Western dragon are translated as a dragon. But in reality, they are not the same animal. The meaning and image they represent in Chinese and Western cultures are completely different. With China's growing influence, a dragon is now sometimes transliterated as a loong in English to distinguish the Chinese dragon from its Western counterpart. The Chinese dragon, often referred to as the Shenlong divine dragon, holds similar images and meanings across the Pan-Asian cultural sphere, including Japan, Korea, and Vietnam. It is considered a symbol of auspiciousness and good fortune. According to legend, the Chinese dragon primarily dwells in water and clouds, controlling rain and weather. It is revered as a divine beast capable of bringing rain and good luck, symbolizing power and nobility. This symbolism was clearly reflected in ancient Chinese emperors, who often proclaimed themselves as the true dragon son of heaven, emphasizing their supreme authority. The emperor's robes, known as a dragon robes, loong pao, were embroidered with dragon motifs and exclusively worn by the emperor. Wearing such attire by anyone else would be politically interpreted as an act of rebellion, something the emperor would not tolerate. In Chinese folklore, there is also the legend of the carp leaping over the dragon gate. It is said that during the spawning season, carp swim upstream against the currents of the Yellow River. Those that succeed in leaping over the dragon gate would transform into dragons, symbolizing the rewards of perseverance and effort. In Western mythology, the dragon's meaning and image are vastly different from those in the East. Dragons are often depicted as symbols of evil and destruction. They are portrayed as creatures that destroy crops, harm farmers, and abduct princesses, representing a cultural symbol of an evil force that must be overcome. In the Book of Revelation, the dragon is an embodiment of evil, representing Satan and symbolizing destruction and chaos. This imagery is prevalent in various Christian doctrines and derived works of art and literature. For example, the Bible tells the story of Saint George, who used a spear to defeat a terrifying dragon. This dragon constantly threatened a small town's safety and demanded the sacrifice of the town's children to satiate its hunger. Saint George's arrival and successful defeat of the dragon symbolized the triumph of light over darkness and justice over evil. The definitions and symbolic meanings of a dragon in Chinese and Western cultures highlight stark cultural differences. The Chinese dragon is typically described as having the eyes of a rabbit, the antlers of a deer, the mouth of an ox, the head of a camel, the belly of a clam, the paws of a tiger, the claws of an eagle, the scales of a fish, and the body of a serpent, a combination of 9 different animals. The dragon's symbolism varies according to its color. For example, Chinese dragons generally come in 5 colors. The yellow dragon represents nobility, the azure dragon signifies growth and life, the red dragon symbolizes good fortune, the black dragon is associated with evil, and the white dragon denotes purity. Additionally, dragons can shrink or enlarge in response to their surroundings and can transform into various forms. In the classical Chinese mythological novel A Journey to the West, dragons can turn into a horse or a human, serving both as mounts and wise beings. Moreover, the dragon is a totem and a symbol of faith in Chinese culture. According to legend, in ancient times, the Yellow Emperor, the ancestor of the Chinese people, unified various tribes, leading to the creation of this totem, known in China as the Dragon Totem. As a result, besides calling themselves the descendants of Yan and Huang, Chinese people also refer to themselves as the descendants of the dragon. In stark contrast to Chinese civilization, Western dragons have different external appearances depending on the era, especially in novels and mythology. In modern times, they are typically described as having a robust body, a long and thick neck, a head with horns or frills, sharp teeth, and a long tail. They walk on 4 powerful legs and fly with bat-like wings, with their bodies covered in scales for protection. They have sharp teeth and can breathe fire or poison to tear apart their prey, and often possess great strength and magical abilities. This depiction is vividly portrayed in the Harry Potter series, Dragonheart, and Game of Thrones. These creatures are often found guarding treasures in remote mountains or caves, launching deadly attacks on any brave warriors or adventurers who dare approach. However, most Western dragons ultimately end up being tamed or killed. Regardless, Both Eastern and Western cultures have independently developed their own dragon folklore, which leads one to wonder whether dragons truly exist on Earth. The most recent rumor, dating closest to the present day, is the Inko dragon incident in China. Legend has it that in 1934, in Inko, Shenlong, China, a wounded dragon fell from the sky, causing the capsizing of 3 small boats, damaging a factory building, resulting in 9 deaths, and overturning a train in a bizarre event. This incident was covered by newspapers at the time and sparked significant discussion among the Chinese populace. Even China's official television network produced a documentary about it. However, no physical evidence has ever been found to corroborate the incident, turning it into an unsolved mystery. Nonetheless, there is no doubt that dragons are perceived as powerful and mysterious creatures in their respective cultures. Alright, folks, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Feel free to leave your suggestions in the comments below. We'll take them into consideration. Goodbye.